Welcome back, teens. This is week 6, July 16th. Today we're going to talk about adventures. That's our theme for this week. Have you been on an adventure here lately? So today you've got 2 things to do. You've got a nature scavenger hunt. So that's going to be your adventure for today. Now what you've got to do is complete all of it in 1 week. See if you can complete everything in 1 week. It shouldn't be that hard, but try to do it all in 1 week. Then post some pictures of below this video and show me what you found, the interesting things that you thought was neat. I went on an adventure last week. I had seen a locust. They're coming out of the ground this year. It's every 17 years, and I watched it morph out of its shell, from its back. It got on a tree, and it came out of its shell. Sometimes you see the little brown shells on the trees, and then it morphed into those had big wings and different things like that. It was really neat. I'll post some pictures below the comments, that way you can see it. It was the first time I ever seen a live locust form into its new self, I guess you could call it. So that was my adventure that I had seen on my little scavenger hunt in nature. Now, our book this week is the Cane Chronicles Survival Guide. It's a little short book. It's a story, but it also gives informational things as well. And it's mostly about Egypt and other different places, but I'll read the first little part of it. Let's see here. This is the story so far. Here comes trouble. Carter Kane's mother died 6 years ago, and since then he has traveled the world with his I cannot say this word. Egyptologist. Just forgive me on that word. Father Julius Kane. Meanwhile, Carter's younger sister Sadie has been living with her grandparents in London. Carter and Sadie meet again one Christmas Eve when their father takes them to the British Museum in London. Here, he uses his influence to gain access to the valuable Rosetta Stone. He then performs a bizarre ritual that conjures shadowy figures and causes a massive explosion, destroying the stone. Julius disappears, leaving Carter and Sadie to discover that he has somehow awakened the gods of ancient Egypt, at least one of whom has evil intentions toward them, and it seems toward the rest of the world. Now, like I said, there's different things, and then at the very first part of it, it introduces the Canes, tells their age and so forth, and then there's like different pictures, like there's the most famous Sphinx in Egypt, and then it tells a little bit about it. So it's kind of informational as well as fiction. I cannot talk today, please forgive me on that. So it's very neat. It's a very neat book. I love this book. I think it's one of my favorites so far. And so enjoy, and let me know what you think of that book. Now, the other activity for the week is something new. I've never tried it before until practicing with it before we did this program. It is paper quilling. You may have heard of it. I have not. My director had told me about it, and she had ordered a kit for it. So I hope you enjoy it. It's very easy, I guess you could say, until you get used to it. Now, what you should have got in your bag, you should have got a square. It's like a cardstock construction paper. Then you should have got a shape. It's got adhesive on each side of it. I've got a heart here, but there's also in the kit there was hearts, flower, and a circle. So I mixed, just packed them in. So I don't know what you got, but you'll have that. You should have either a little container of glitter or a bag of glitter. Then you should have got 2 tools. Now, if you did not get this tool, the little wood tool, and you can use a pencil. Everybody should have maybe got one, but if not, you can use a pencil. It works just as well. Now, the one thing I know you did get is the quilling tool. This is what you'll need to make your shapes for to decorate. Okay, so it's just a little, look like a dowel rod to me, And then it's got like a little slotted tip up here at the top, and that's where you slip your paper in, and it'll probably make our shapes, okay? And then you should have got the color paper here. Now you can use a little regular paper, colored paper, and just cut them in strips if you like. It worked just as well. But you should have got a rubber band full of these as well. So I'm going to show you a couple of shapes that you can do. And also you should have got one of these little pamphlets. If you did not, let me know. I may have forgot or messed up, forgot to put one in your bag. But if you did not, let me know and I will get one to you. But it is what came with the kit, and I just went ahead and made a copy. That way you'll have a copy to help you. Because it helps me to look at something and read instructions and do it myself too, and also watch. So if you're one that can just read instructions and do it, here you go. This kind of tells you on how to do it, to assemble everything, and then over here on the right side, it's the basic quilling shapes. Now if you want to get on Google, they tell you more shapes. There's more designs on there than imaginable that you can do. Like on your paper here, this is one I found off of Google that somebody had made a flower arrangement. It is very pretty, and that may give you some inspiration as well. But first what we'll do is, and I'm not going to attach mine, but you can follow along. What you'll do is you'll peel off one side, and it's very tough, so if you may need help, just peel off one side and then stick it right in the middle, just like that, okay? Now, what you want to do is you're going to peel off the other side. Once you get it stuck on here, go ahead and start peeling off the other side. And that's what your little shapes are going to stick to. Now, I've already made some. I have made you may not can see the loose scroll. I don't know how to really, just like that. I've made the teardrop, and it just looks like a little teardrop. This one here is called the marquise. Yeah, to me it looks just like a eyeball. And then I have made, let's say this was, oh yeah, this was another marquee that I made in green. Yeah, but this one I can change to make it look like the square. And there's, whoops, and there's your square. So I've got four different shapes here that you can do. This one here did not work so well. I tried to do the open heart or the V scroll, so mine's kind of a little lopsided there. It takes a little bit more practice than that. But we'll go ahead and do another shape. Let's see here, I'll show you how to do one. Now what you'll do is you'll just take one strip and put it in the slotted part of it, and then just start turning it, just like so. Now we're gonna do it, let's see here, let's try the marquise. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a loose roll, and then just keep it going till you get to the end. And the looser the roll, the bigger they'll be, but if they're tight, they'll be really small. Like that green one, I made it really tight, but I've just switched it up. Now I know they're loose. I don't know if you can tell in the video that they're like that, kind of loose. Once you kind of hold it like that and you stick it on, it'll hold, because with that adhesive. Almost there. Okay. And then once you get to the end, you just slip it off. And I'm gonna let it come out. Now, to make the marquee, once you get it off and let it come out a little bit, you grab two ends and then just pinch, just like so. And there you go. You got your marquee. Now, when you get done with one and you're ready to stick it on, you just stick it on there and press it, and it'll hold. Okay. Now after you get done, let's make another one real quick. make a tight circle. Now this one here, line strip onto tulle as tightly as you can and then remove it. And also for inspiration, if you want to look on the front to show you different designs, that helps. Well, that didn't work, did it? I think mine just made it twirly. Yeah. Let's try it again. Try with this tool. I'll show you this one. Now the way to do this one, you just wrap it at the end and then wrap it tightly and just hang on to it, that way it don't slip off. And then just start wrapping it. And like I said, you can use a pencil or something at least to this size. Whoops. Our circle done. This is our loose circle. So then what we can do, oops, and then we can stick it on there as well, wherever you would like. So that's how you do paper quilling. Now if you have any questions, you can give me a call here at the library and I'll try to help you with it. But other than that, and when you get done, after you get all of your heart decorated with your paper quilling, and since this is all sticky, you can take, you want to go do this over a trash can, that way you don't make a mess. Go ahead and sprinkle your glitter all around it, and then just shake the excess off, and then it'll make it a little bit, give that a little extra sparkle. So, but enjoy, and like I said before in all my other videos, please comment, post your pictures below. I would love to see them of your artwork, and then we will see you all next week.